2 measurements. Yes, in the last class we learned chapter 1 integers, isn't it? Now we are going to revise chapter 2 measurements. In this chapter we are going to see how to find area and perimeter of square and rectangle. That is formula first. I am going to explain the formula. Area of square, this side into side. Area of square formula is side into side. Perimeter of square 4 into side, that is distance around the figure is called its perimeter. So perimeter of square equal to 4 into side. Next, area of rectangle, length into breadth, What is that means L means length, B means breadth. Area of rectangle, length into breadth. Perimeter of rectangle, length plus length, that is distance around the figure is called its perimeter. This length plus breadth, that means 2 into length plus 2 into breadth. 2 into length plus 2 into breadth, that means 2L into 2B. 2L plus 2B. 2L plus 2B. This is perimeter of rectangle. Otherwise, we can say this as 2 into L plus B. 2 into inside the bracket L plus B. Yes, these things already we learned in 6th standard, right? Now, area of triangle. This is a triangle. Area of triangle formula, half into B into H. Here instead of that they were given BH by 2. This we can write it as half into, that is 1 by 2 you can take and write separately. Half into base, B means base, into height, H. Yes, very simple. Then perimeter of rectangle, distance around the figure, A plus B plus C. So B means base, H means height, A here side, 3 sides of triangle. Yes, so area of triangle half into B into H, perimeter of triangle A plus B plus C. Right. Next. Actually, these things only we are going to learn in 7th standard book. Yes, we learned in 7th standard book already. That is parallelogram and then rhombus and trapezium. Yes, first I'll go with definition of parallelogram. Parallelogram means a quadrilateral with both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Both pair, these two sides are pair of opposite side. Both pair of opposite side, are parallel. That is, definition of parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a diagram with 4 line segment. Okay, so in that both pair of opposite sides are parallel, in the sense we can call it as parallelogram, right? Yes. Next. Next, here we are going to see some important properties of parallelogram. What are the properties of parallelogram now? First one is the opposite sides are equal in length. Opposites, these two sides are equal in length. Okay. The opposite angles are concurrent. These two angles and these two angles are concurrent. Concurrent means same. Okay. Then the diagonals bisect each other. These two diagonals bisect each other. These 3 properties are very, very important. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are dash. Opposite sides are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are dash. The opposite angles are concurrent. From this, they may be asked few questions for fill-ups. Okay? Right. Next, I'll go with example. sum. That is how to find the area of a parallelogram, area and perimeter of a parallelogram. First, I'll go with perimeter. That is, find the perimeter of the parallelogram, PQRS. This is the given parallelogram. Perimeter in the sense distance around the figure. Perimeter means what, ma? Distance around the figure. So opposite sides are equal. So this is 12 now, opposite side also 12. This is 7 now, this side also 7. So add all the sides. Now perimeter means sum of all the sides. PQ plus QR plus RS plus SP. Sum of all the sides. 12 plus 7 plus 12 plus 7. 12 plus 7, 19. 19. Here this also, what it will come? This 12 plus 7, 19. This is 19. 19 plus 19, 38. Yes, children? Right. This is the how to find the perimeter of a parallelogram. Right. Next, I will go with one example sum. Find the area of the parallelogram. What is the formula to find out the area of the parallelogram? B into H. That is, B means base. Base, here what is the base? CD or DC. This is the base of the parallelogram. Base of the parallelogram is 7 centimeter. 7 centimeter height. This is the height. This AF is the height of the parallelogram. Height is equal to 4 centimeter. That is base into height. Area of parallelogram formula is base into height. Base is 7. Height is 4. 7 into 4, 28 centimeter square. Yes. So what is the units of area? Centimeter square or square centimeter. Right. Next. I'll go with the next topic, rhombus. Rhombus is a quadrilateral. All the diagrams are quadrilateral only. Rhombus is a quadrilateral with 4 equal sides. Rhombus in the sense 4 equal sides and opposite sides parallel to each other. These two sides are parallel. The same way these two sides also parallel, right? So all rhombuses are parallelograms. But not all parallelograms are rhombus. Okay. All rhombus, these type of rhombus, all rhombus are called parallelograms. But all parallelograms are not rhombuses. Yes. In the same way, all squares are rhombus. But not all rhombuses are square. But not all rhombuses are square. Yes, children? Right. The properties of rhombus are the opposite interior angle of rhombuses are concurrent. Opposite interior angles. Right? Opposite interior angles are rhombus are concurrent. So these opposite interior angles. That means these two angles are equal and then these two angles are equal. Yes? So diagonals of rhombus always bisect each other at right angles. This is the diagonal. So this is one diagonal. This is another diagonal. So diagonals of a rhombus always bisect each other at 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Yes. So diagonals of a rhombus always bisect each other at right angle. So this maybe they can ask and fill up. Diagonals of a rhombus always bisect each other at dash. Right angle. All rhombuses, all squares are dash rhombus, but not all rhombuses are square. So these are the important properties of rhombus. Right. Next. What is the formula to find out the area of rhombus? Formula half into D1 into D2. This is diagonal 1, this is D2. D1 into D2. Area of rhombus formula is what, children? Area is equal to half into D1 into D2. Using this formula, here we are going to do some sums. Yes. This is our question. Find the area of a rhombus whose diagonals of length 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter. This is 10, this is 8. Okay. Given diagonals D1 equal to 10, D2 equal to 8. Now we have to write the formula. Area of rhombus is equal to half into D1 into D2. Substitute the values. Half D1 is 10, D2 is 8. Then here So this is equal to, so just I'm going to do the cancellation with 2 table. 1, 2 is 2. How many 2s are 5? 10. 5 2s are 10. We can cancel this 10 or we can do the cancel this 8. But you should not do both the numbers, right? So what are the remaining numbers of here? 5. That is, 5 into 8. 5 into 8. 5 8s are what? 40. That is equal to 40 square centimeter, or we can write centimeter square. Yes, children? Right. Again, I'll repeat. This is the given question. This is diagonal, that is BD and AC are two diagonals. AC is 10 centimeter, BD is 8 centimeter. We have to find the area of rhombus. Area of rhombus is equal to half into D1 into D2. Half into D1 value is 10, D2 value is 8. Do the cancellation. 1, 2 is 2, 5 2s are 10. 5 into 8, 40. Right. So if they are asking area directly, now we can do like this. And then cost of leveling is 1, or cost of leveling and the area of cost of leveling this rhombus type land or whatever it may be. Just we have to multiple along with this answer, that cost. That's all. Yes, children? Right. Next, I'll go with trapezium. Here, a trapezium is a quadrilateral which has at least one pair of parallel sides. These two sides are parallel sides. At least one pair of parallel sides. A trapezium is a quadrilateral which has at least one pair of parallel sides. This is the definition of trapezium. It is called an isosceles trapezium. These type of trapeziums are called it as isosceles. What are the difference between these two trapezium? Now, here these two sides are parallel, but these two sides are not equal and parallel. In this diagram, these two sides are parallel. These another two sides are what? Equal. That is, it is called an isosceles trapezium if the sides that are not parallel or equal. These two sides are not parallel, but these two sides are equal. These type of diagrams are called it as, we can call it as isosceles trapezium. Yes? Right. Next. Formula to find the area of a trapezium. What is the formula to find out the area of trapezium? A is equal to half into A plus B into H, or half into H into A plus B. Half into H into A plus B. This is the height. This A and B are the parallel sides. A and B are the parallel side of the trapezium. This is A, this is B. A and B are the parallel sides. This is height. Area of trapezium equal to half into A plus B. Sum of these two parallel sides into H. Right. Now, I'll go with one example sum. Half into A plus B into H. Area equal to half into A plus B into H. Just you substitute the values. Half into A. This is parallel sides. A value is 2. B value is 10. 2 plus 10 into height is 6 centimeter. Height is 6 centimeter. So, area is equal to here. See, just I am going to do the cancellation with 2 table. 1, 2 is 2. 3 2s are 6. Yes. So, first we have to add these two numbers. 2 into 10, 12. 2 into 10, 12. 12 into 3. 12 3s are 36 centimeters square. 12 3s are 36 centimeters square. That's all, children.